Failure is not the opposite of success. It's merely just a part of success. This only applies to you if you've actually been striving towards your goal. Now, if you haven't, if you've just been living a life filled with degeneracy and hedonism and all these things, which I can relate to when I was in, my third year of university. I was just like living a life where I felt as if nothing was going right. I wasn't surmounting to anything. That's something else. And I'll address this part first before the other part. But if you feel as if, you haven't been doing anything, you've just been living a life filled with instant gratification, nothing that's really important to you as a man, the first thing is to have a direction in your life. If you have no direction whatsoever, you will feel as a failure. That's what I felt like for that period of time. This was during COVID, that era. I was just smoking and watching TV and staying on the couch and having like 10 steps throughout my whole day, taking literally 10 steps a day, bro. I felt like I was just wasting my time. I was just wasting my life away. And this feeling can only be minimized or dissipated if you actually have a direction and have a goal that you are trying to achieve. Now ask yourself this: do you have a goal right now that you are striving towards? Yes or no? If the answer is no, you're gonna feel like a failure. There's nothing around it. There's no way to sugarcoat. You're gonna feel like a fucking failure, bro, if you don't have any fucking direction in your life whatsoever. Now, if you do have a direction in your life and you actually have been working towards a goal, understand that as you keep failing, you're finding ways that just don't work. You think that the first time you try something, you're gonna be amazing at it. The first time you do anything, you think you're gonna be the greatest at it. No, that's not how it works. You gotta pay off your debts. You gotta pay off your dues right now in the beginning. And later on, you get to reap the fruits of your labor later on. But you need to put in the work now. What people don't see is all the work that you put in. They just see the success. They just see like, oh wow, he did this. It was overnight success or whatever. But they don't actually see the hard work, the discipline, the commitment, the research, the yada yada, all these things that you do in order to get to where you want to be. You may be in that weird little phase where you failed, you have a little bit of success, but not enough to where you're kind of different, but you're also not where you were in the beginning. And I'm gonna tell you this right now: you've gone too far to quit. You know right now that this is the right way to keep going in your life. And it may seem as if it's easier to quit, give up, try something different. If you keep trying to quit and give up and do something new, try this, try that, you won't get anywhere. I remember for myself, I started off, I was selling things on Facebook Marketplace, like clothes, my camera, a lot of different things. And I was like, hey, let me try this buying and reselling type of business. I barely did it and I just quit. I was like, whatever. And so then I started also with SMMA. I was reaching out to many different people, bro. I was doing a lot of cold emails, cold messaging, all these things. And it just flopped. I was like, fuck it, like let me quit this. And what I'm realizing is that you can actually become great at anything, but you have to stick to doing it for a long period of time. Yeah, maybe I wasn't getting anywhere with that stuff before, but if I kept doing it forever, I'm sure I would have been great at it. This goes with anything. If you choose to do content creation, you have to keep doing it and keep getting better. If you choose to do video editing, right, you keep getting better. If you're choosing to do coding or like analysis, or trying to be a doctor, a lawyer, engineer, learning all these different skills, you have to keep doing it to get better. I think as humans, we always want it to be easy. You don't want to go through the trials and tribulations of what we're being taught during the journey. However, the harder that the path is, the greater the reward. So yes, this path may be difficult. And the further along the path that you keep wiggling down, the more people that are gonna start to jump off the ship, jump off, quit, do whatever, right? But if you keep wiggling down that road, you'll actually finally be able to taste that sweet nectar, that sweet fruit at the end. But you have to keep wiggling down. You can't just choose, let me jump this ship and hop on another one. You're never gonna get to where you want to be. If you keep switching ships, you're never gonna get to the destination that you have. You'll never get there, because some ships going another direction, some going this way, and you're lost. You're in the midst of all this fog, and you're choosing to just jump around. You should just have a goal, and you should know where you're going. It's like the captain of a ship. He knows exactly where he's going. It may be foggy, it may be dark. He may not have his endpoint in sight. He may not be able to see it, but he knows exactly where he's going, and he knows that if he keeps going down this path, he will eventually reach his destination. Eventually. And it's the same thing with this, any sort of endeavor that you choose to partake in. If you choose to keep going on the path, keep getting better, keep learning, making mistakes, learning, getting better, eventually that growth is exponential. It is exponential, bro. It's like hitting the gym. In the beginning, you won't feel anything. After first day, 2 days, 3 days, you won't see any results. Nothing. But it starts to compound. You keep going after a month, 2 months, 3 months. You're like, oh, okay. I'm feeling a little something. Maybe not enough, but then, 3 months turns into 6 months, and 6 months turn into a year. You start to see that, oh wow, I'm getting better, I'm getting bigger, I'm getting stronger. You keep doing it, and it just starts to compound, right? And then even while you get stronger, you find times where you feel as if, I'm still the same. You push through that plateau, you push through that barrier, you push through the problem, and you keep going further. So this all starts with, though, first having a direction. If you have no direction, if you are directionless, if you are aimless in life, you're gonna feel like a failure, bro. But if you have a direction and you choose to set your course to this and keep going further and further and further, no matter what, you will eventually get to where you want to be. We live in a time now where everything is easier. There's Uber Eats, DoorDash, Uber, it's just easy, right? Netflix, Hulu, everything is just so quick and easy. That's what we're so used to. We're used to the quick and easiness. But anything that's worthwhile in this life is not going to be easy to obtain. It takes time and effort and dedication, because if it was easy, everyone would have it. Every single person would have it if it was easy. But the fact that it's not easy is what can make it worthwhile, right? It can, just because it's not easy. I just created a school community down below where you can check it out. If you're part of the first 50 people to join, you'll have it for free. And it's just a way for us to connect, as men who value brotherhood, masculinity, finances, health, and faith as well, and just get better in this life and meet people who are better, because iron sharpens iron. And I chose this cool community because I really like the layout. I like how it feels. I like how simple it is. I think it's just the best way to just meet new people. And you get everything for free if you're part of the first 50 people to join. So just click on the link down below. I think when you click on the website, it's gonna be like a yellow button. Just request, just answer the questions. It'll be easy, nothing crazy, and you get everything for free forever. It's free forever for you if you're part of the first 50 people to join. So why not? You get the proven methods that helping me and things that are going to help me later on in my life. So why not get it, right? Go subscribe right now. Follow me on Instagram. And last but not least, never waver from the path.